My name's Joanna.
My name's Alex, and this is our love story. We've been dating for about 5 years.
Going on 6.
Going on 6 in October. And we met at the bank.
I was a teller.
And I was a customer. And so I walked in and, you know, obviously I noticed her right away. So I was kind of hoping that I would go to her. So you got to wait in line until they tell you, you know, that they're ready. But luckily that day I did. So I went up to Joanna, and I wasn't really ready for a conversation. So I think she's the one that sparked it. But you started off by saying like if I went to CSUB because I had, I think, a CSUB check. Yeah,
that you were cashing. I asked him about his major and how long he had been at CSUB. Turns out we were the same age, same year at school. And then I think
she thought I was rude.
He was just very serious. Didn't get a smile from him at all. And then I helped him a few times after that. And then you messaged me on Instagram.
Yeah, well, the only reason we saw each other again at the bank was because I made excuses to see her at the bank. So I would try to do it as best as I could to try to make sure I landed at Joanna's time, or for me to go up and you know, use her as a teller. But it worked out, and then I ended up messaging her on Instagram, and she almost didn't message back. So if it weren't for that, I don't think we'd be here today. Some of our best memories dating, I would definitely say, is just recently we went kayaking, and I have this complete fear of water. So I had to have my own kayak, which I was told we would be sharing one. So I feared for my life for about 15 minutes until I just chickened out, and we ended up coming back to the shore. But yeah, I risked my life for that one.
It was fun, and you had a life jacket.
Yes, but life jackets don't protect you from sharks. So, but I mean,
some other best memories that I have, or when we first started dating, we would do random dates, random trips.
Yeah.
We would go to the movies often.
Well, yeah, we were students and we were both working part-time, so any little extra bit of time that we had, we were meeting up with each other for like a late movie or a late dinner. So it was more like spontaneous dates, which you know, were some of the best ones, because those just ended up in long conversations till about like 11 at night, and when we both realized we have class at 7 a.m. the next morning. So I think those were also some of the best ones, even though they weren't, you know, as adventurous. And well, the proposal, I'm not a very good planner, so I made sure to give myself a good 2 months of planning. And then what made it more difficult was that since we do live together, I had to kind of sneak around a bit. So I had to find the right time and the right place to go find a ring, and make sure I was finding the one that she would love. So I did some careful planning, and yeah, I ended up proposing on November 12th. During a photo shoot. So I gifted her a photo shoot for, it was your birthday, and I planned it for that day. So the photographer was in on it, and it was on one of the last few pictures we were taking that I proposed to her. And I knew she didn't see it coming, because she later told me that she didn't expect it anytime soon. So
yeah, I was definitely surprised. No clue. I knew it would happen in the future, just didn't know that it was going to happen so soon.
Which, I mean, I guess it worked, because, you know, I felt like she might have had some sort of hint on it or something. No one knew. I think I had one coworker that knew, just because I had brought it up once, and I was trying to keep it a good secret. So I'm glad it worked out, because it was a good surprise, and we have pictures to show. So that was really neat. I liked the way that I planned it out. You know, I didn't fail, so that's so I pat myself on the back for that one. And then, well, the wedding is scheduled for a year from now, in May, in the spring. So
2023.
Yep.
Very excited for that. We started planning.
She's doing the planning, yes. Since I planned the engagement, I think it's her turn. But yeah, we're excited about the wedding. We're trying to have as much friends as we can there and a family. But yeah, I mean, we've already been to a few weddings ourselves in the last 2 years. So everybody was asking us when it was our turn, and I knew it was in the back of my head that it'd be happening soon, even though she didn't know. So it's our turn. So next year we'll have our wedding.
Yes.
Then define love. How would you define love?
Love. I would define love as a feeling, affection that you feel for someone, the things you do for someone, the care that you have for them.
Yeah, I would define love as, somebody that you always go to and you always want to talk to, and it's just someone that shares the same feeling and affection for the other person. And, there's really no concrete definition, but it's just a feeling you have, and when you're in love, and that's the biggest difference between any other thing.
And that's our love story.